So if you are a childhood trauma survivor, a narcissistic abuse survivor, your parents have been narcissistic, you've been neglected for basically your whole life ever since you were a child. People have not been supportive to you emotionally or in any way. And this happened to me. So I'm your soul sister, dear empath. I just be my fellow person. So what you have to remember is that, at the core of things, it really doesn't have anything to do with you, basically who you are as a person, because you're supposed to be you. And so it is very freeing if you can think about it and see it from this angle that it's really about their issues, it's not about you. It's because my cousin wanted to reach out to me again, and she wanted to talk about issues in the family. And well, because we are close relatives, family wise, then naturally we have things in common. And so it just got me thinking about these things again, how important it is to set yourself apart, to see and feel and sense and own the truth that in the end it's not really about you, it's about these people who have these issues. And it can be a lot of work for you to stay sane and to be able to live your life despite of what has happened. Because of course you were holding on to your parents when you were a child. You tried to do everything that they would just love you, and you were basically you were reprogrammed and programmed to think that you are responsible for your parents. You have been parentified as a child, very likely. This was what happened to me. This is my case. And so maybe you resonate because you are an empath, a highly sensitive person. So usually this is what happens if we have narcissistic parents. And of course, sometimes it still baffles me, but this is just usually how it goes. That people like us, we are born to abusive families who have no idea about how to raise us well. This is how the gaslighting has begun in your life. If this started in your childhood, then the programming and everything, all the toxic treatments, all the brainwash, manipulation, deception, gaslighting, bringing you into this world the completely wrong way, not supporting you, not being there for you, not being the parent that they should have been. It's a big loss. It's a serious matter, and you have to take your own needs seriously now. You have to just start to take care of yourself seriously now as an adult. Be there for yourself. Be the parent for yourself. And big signs that you've been gaslighted are that you don't trust yourself, you don't really know yourself, who you are, you don't have your identity in place, you feel completely lost in life because you don't have the groundwork for yourself, because you don't know who you are and you don't trust yourself. You lack self-confidence and self-esteem and self-worth and self-love, and you don't have those tools in place because of the gaslighting, because you've been so blindsided to blaming yourself. You are still suffering from that old programming that was planted into you as a child, because you have been a sensitive being and your brain has been vulnerable to that. A big sign that you've been very badly gaslighted, brainwashed, manipulated, deceived can also be that you have this anger within you and this depression, shame, fear, guilt, all of those negative experiences and emotions and feelings and thoughts that you carry within you, because that has been your reality. That was my reality growing up. I was always scared, ashamed, insecure, you know, very frightened. I had to be very scared of my own mother. And I felt so abandoned by her. And it took me many years to realize, you know, how things really are, and to be able to work on myself and know that things are not like that. And a big sign that you are healing and recovering from it all is that your self-esteem is improving, you are more self-confident, you know yourself a lot better, you actually get to know yourself as a being. You know who you are, where you stand in life. You are more secure within yourself and in your life, with your relationships, about what you want and what you don't want, and what your boundaries are, because they are there to keep you safe, because you have to keep you safe, yourself safe. And you know how to take care of yourself. You have more peace of mind. Like you're supposed to have peace of mind every day in your life. Life is supposed to be peaceful and healthy and happy and secure, balanced. That you can trust yourself. That you don't need to be questioning yourself anymore. Your loved ones and your parents were supposed to be giving you power and energy, not taking it away from you. But what does a narcissist do? All they do is take your power, your energy, whatever you can give to them. They want that. They crave for your empathy. They crave for your heart, for your soul, for your kindness. They feed on that beautiful energy, that loving, compassionate, kind, understanding energy that gives. They want that because they did not have that when they were growing up. And they became narcissistic, they became toxic, they have let the evil energy in. But you are love and light. You are the opposite of them, and you are here to shine